Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the SRX cars here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Very wide track, very small field here. Only 20 people registered, so they split us in half because only 16 can be in each race anyways. So everybody's pretty quick here. You can see my fastest time is like in the 4s, but we'll probably be racing with Gavin the entire time, like Rob Chan, obviously. Not Lemons. He is much quicker than us. And Nick, everybody here is very quick, it seems like. So we're going to be struggling. We're car 7 anyways, so I don't expect to do anything good. I'm just hoping to survive this thing, because it's very easy to wreck here in these cars. Like that. First lap, I'm going to try and take it somewhat easy. Like, run this, like, middle line. And then second lap, I'll try to send it harder with more of a risky line. In the race, I'll probably run more of, like, a middle to high in 1 and 2, and then, like, a middle to bottom 3 and 4. See if we can go down here, drift up a little bit, because the bottom exit off of turn 2 is super sketchy. Overshot 3 and 4 a little bit, but still get a good exit off of that. It's not going to be a great lap, but it'll be a lap. 562. Gavin out qualified us. He got a 483, so we're going to be right behind him currently. But you can see they're up in the 0s and 1s, and a lot of people in the 2s and 3s, so we're not super fast. I figured we were going to be right around Gavin. It looks like we were going to start right behind him now. Oh, wait, no. Somebody out-qualified both of us, so we're going to be 8th and 9th now. If Bobby out-qualifies us, we're going to be on the back row, which would be quite funny, honestly. So let's get on to the race. Still waiting on the number 9 car to do his laps. All right, well, Bobby ended up out-qualifying me, but not Gavin, so we're starting dead last. Only place we can go is forward, hopefully. Hopefully we don't wreck this thing or have to start. That'd be embarrassing in last place, but hey, we can have some fun racing back here, hopefully. Because Bobby and I have had some pretty good races in a few of these tracks, I think, so far. I think it's probably going to be a first gear restart, because I think our pacing behind the pace car is going to be slow enough for first gear. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we don't spin the tires and wreck immediately or anything like that. Let me actually, speaking of that, since this track is really tough, let me uncheck our fuel and tear-offs and tires. So if we wreck, we can go get our fast repair and not worry about getting all that new stuff, because that's going to slow us down a lot. So I wouldn't be shocked if a couple guys wrecking this one, just because it's a very tough combo. But we'll see what we can do. Nonetheless, we're starting right behind Gavin and Nick, because Nick's on his inside. But everybody's pretty tight in speed in the middle of the pack, so who knows how that's going to go. But hopefully we all have a clean start here. 40 laps should go by kind of quick, I feel like, compared to 60 last week at Slinger. But 60 last week at Slinger went by pretty fast, too, so
We are going. Be ready.
we'll see how this goes. Trying to not spin our tires. And we're up in 4th gear. We're good. Yeah, I want to run this like middle to top in 1 and 2. I feel like maybe it'll save my tires some and keep my momentum. Because the exit down there is very sketchy in 1 and 2. It's so bumpy down there. I hate it. I tried it in practice and I did not like it at all. So I actually liked this like seam right here for the most part. We just gotta not do that and smash the damn wall. That's gonna hurt. Hopefully it doesn't affect our turning. Did it? Yeah, that did give us damage. Definitely hurt us, but we don't have a meatball flag. Car still drives somewhat straight, I would say. But look how bumpy it is down here. Like, you can see all the cars just bumping all around. I hate that. Like, I cannot get on throttle or I'm spinning it out. So that is why I'll be running a higher lane through 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is not as bad down here, but still easy to spin out. But me smacking the wall that early is not ideal, I'll tell you that. Trying to be careful here. That guy's trying to get to the inside of Gavin now. Get back here, Gavin. I want to battle with him some. That would be nice. So yeah, we still ran a 19.6. Not terrible for us. Oh, God, I'm about to wreck it and blast by myself. We'll just get off throttle. Don't wreck the car. Keep it going straight. Hopefully other people will wreck. I am struggling here. Like, this track is so bumpy. I'm not good with bumps. I'm okay with a loose car, but when you add bumps to that, I am not good at it at all. Like, Rockingham is not my kind of track either for the same reasons. Like, just the bumps on the track are really awful for me. Like, I ran the NIS race at Texas this past weekend on Twitch, and I did not want to leave the bottom lane in 3 and 4 because that bump in 3 and 4 was awful. As you saw in the actual cup race, if you watched it, like a handful of people actually spun out in 3 and 4 on the outside lanes trying to push it too hard and spinning it out, wrecking really hard. Like McDowell, Hamlin, just to name a few. It was crazy to see nonetheless. Because they were not even like getting hit or anything. They were just hit that bump and it would upset the car enough on the back end and they just spin right out. I think Johnson spun there as well, but he didn't hit anything early on in the first stage. But man, I am really struggling, especially after that wall hit early on. That did not help our car overall anyways. Like, at this pace, I honestly might go a lap down to River, who's out front, because him and Billy out there are flying. They have an unreasonable pace to keep up with. It's crazy, because, like, that's third up there at the front of that pack. Everybody's pretty tight other than that. I thought Gavin was about to get wrecked there from Bobby, but he checked way up. He, like, almost washed right up the track into him. I'm just hoping somebody will make a mistake so we don't finish last, but I mean, I'm gonna end up making a mistake, it looks like, because I've made multiple already. Luckily, we haven't spun it all the way out yet. But there's plenty of YouTubers in this race if you want to see their perspective of going quicker than me. You got Rob Chan a couple of spots in front of us having a good battle. You got Nick, obviously, and the other Gavin Lemons. So if you want to see any of their perspectives, you know where to find them for sure, I would imagine, because they're all much bigger than me. So if you know me, you definitely know them, I would have to say. Because they are doing much better than us, because Lemons is up in 4th, Nick's in 6th, and Gavin's in 8th. So they're all up in the pack, and I'm going to freaking wreck it. Holy shit. It's a struggle. I just can't do it with these bumps on this track. I am so terrible. It's not even funny. Somehow I saved that at least. Like, we didn't wreck the car, so I'll take it. But damn, I am just embarrassing myself at this point. So I'm just going to hope some other people can wreck in this one. Oh, multiple people have wrecked. Huge crash here. That is crazy. I don't know what just happened, but 3 people just wrecked. Nick, it looks like the number 6 car, Oli, and then I don't know who was the other one that wrecked. Was it Lemons? Lemons might have wrecked. He might have been the other casualty in it because I don't see him in the leaderboard up there. That is absolutely crazy because... Oh yeah, Nick's pitting now behind us. So we just gained 3 free spots just by staying out here and just not wrecking. So I got super lucky. Yeah, Lemons is on pit road. Man, that is absolutely huge. I don't know what happened. I'll have to check it out in the replay at the end. But leader's coming up on us. I'm just going to run high when he gets to me because it looks like he's running the low side anyways. Try and let him by, and then I can only hope some other people wrecking this thing besides us because I am struggling. I'm just going at a snail's pace trying not to wreck this car. We only got 2 more laps here because we're a lap down. This has been like my most embarrassing race ever by far. Like, I am by far the slowest car here. Like, it's not even a thought that I could be faster than anybody in this right now. Just like this track and car combo for me is just not my style. I cannot do good with these bumpy tracks. Like other people, everybody's running the very low lane. I'm running the middle and struggling with the bumps, just trying to get on exit and everything. If I try running off the low side, I'm gonna die every time because I didn't practice, and that's why I started running like a higher lane. But definitely my most embarrassing race ever. Somehow I feel like we're gonna end up gaining I rating out of this, which is ridiculous. There's no shot I should by any chance. But Gavin ends up getting a top 5 out of that. Solid run by him. Both Lemons and Nick ended up in that one wreck, which is awful. I got to go back and see what happened to them because I'm not 100% sure. But River gets the win. He was super fast, and Billy was in second there, and He was very, very quick the entire time, but man, that was a embarrassing slow race, bad race by me. But let's go through, see the incidents, see my dumbass smack the wall like lap, what is this, lap 2 or something, I think? Yeah, this is literally lap 2 that I just went a little too hard off of turn 2 and just tight smacked the wall. You saw the right front bend in some. And then this, I think, was the wreck lap 23, the 6 car blowing the corner, going right up into Gavin Lemons, because I imagine he was just on his inside. Yeah, they're running fine on the inside. He's running up in the middle of the track. He's got like a lane and a half down here, tight on the exit. But 3 and 4, it looks like the 6 car here just blows the corner way too fast, coming up, and then some netcode started to catch them right about there, which they're not touching yet. I keep hiccuping, sorry. But yeah, he went way too high into this corner because he definitely wanted to be down here, at least where the orange car was, if not a little lower on entry, and just blew the corner, over drove them. And I had 87, 84 on my tires. So yeah, my tires were worse than them up there too, which is crazy. Like, I was just embarrassing slow. And then Nick, oh my goodness, Nick got caught at the last second. No, I need to go back and see Nick get caught in that, because that's awful how he did. Because it was like right here, I think. Lap 22, I think it was next lap. Yeah, he barely got caught by Lemons here. Just the last second, because Gavin got hit off of this guy on the outside, down, straight down the track, and just clips Nick. Oh, it's big netcode, which really sucks. But I think he still would have clipped him just a little bit right here, but big netcode there. Sends him all the way up into the wall, destroyed the front end. The 30 car nearly got a part of it, or the 10 car, I should say, sorry. He nearly ended up a part of it, but that was a massive crash. I want to see Gavin and the guy behind him get through it. How close were they to it? Because they saw the wreck way ahead of time, and then Gavin just slowing up, kind of going through the middle, and then I'm coming up much later in this, and then the other guy's still up on the wall, thank goodness, and then Nick's doing a U-turn there, and we gained 3 spots out of that, which was absolutely ridiculous. And other than that, I don't think there was really any instance. The 186 losing it a little bit into the wall there, getting the wall on the backstretch as well. And then also in 3 and 4, he was struggling really bad at the end of that race. He almost wrecked it there coming to the start finish line, and he puts himself in the wall with how annoyed he was probably with it. But hey, I'll take a 7th. There's a bunch of attrition in this race. There's no way we should have finished 7th. I should have been 10th by a mile, but 3 of them wreck in one go, so I got very lucky there. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Well, at least we didn't gain any iRating. I had no reason to be gaining iRating that. I was slow as absolute hell, but I didn't know with the 2 and the 3 car finishing all the way back here, losing a bunch of iRating, if we were going to gain any finishing 7th as the 7 car. But luckily, we still lost some, because I would have been kind of annoyed with iRacing if I gained any, because I had no business gaining any iRating in that race. But everybody up front of me did. By far. Gavin gained a good bit, up 21, and he's up on me by what, 31 there on iRating. Maybe at Talladega we can get lucky and gain that, and maybe jump him in number when I run the NIS later this week. But River gets the win over 6,400. That is flying. He is way up there in the iRating. Huge gap in the iRating from him to Gavin Lemons, which he lost 92, which really sucks. He was getting close to that 5K, but man, what a big skill gap that is River has over everybody in iRating. At least he is very fast in these things. Billy was keeping up pretty well for a while until like the back half of the race, I feel like, maybe, and then River started pulling away more with his tire wear not being as bad. But either way, it was a very tough race. I wouldn't say it was fun, because I really struggled. Really tough strength of field too, 37.97, which is well above our iRating, but I was just so off pace, it wasn't even funny. That was my worst race I've ever felt like I've been a part of. Like, I didn't get wrecked. I smacked the wall lap 2, but that wasn't really affecting me that bad. I was just so all over the place, could not run the bumps and everything at this track very well, and I was just absolutely struggling. So I'm happy I actually lost iRating, because I would have been mad if I gained any in this, just how bad we were, because there was no reason for us to be gaining any, because how off pace I was. But I got lucky with 3 people wrecking. We didn't finish dead last, at least, which is a positive, but that's just luck in itself. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the race and learned off of me not to do what I was doing. Run the very low line. Learn to run the low line. I really struggle at these bumpy tracks, so learn that down there. Hopefully you guys can do better in your races in the week if you do run any. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.